uh, before move forward, I would like to check the data types. Okay, the data types. See, we have not mentioned any data types here. Okay, that's the reason I want to check what data types Spark took. Okay, so the Spark took the data type currently as he did not check anything. He took everything maybe as string or something like that. Okay, let's check df dot print schema. Okay, this is the function to check the data types. Okay, so I just want to check what is the data types right now. So see, Spark converted everything into string by default. Okay, but I don't want this. I want Spark to do little hard work and go through my data, go through my data and check it what can be a correct. I mean, it will not be very perfect, but at least it can try and try to find out, do some work and try to find out, infer the schema. It need to find out the schema. Okay, so I'll request Spark to do that. So here I'll mention while reading the file. So for header, I did this. Now along with header, I would request uh, the Spark object to read the file while inferring the schema. Okay, so I'll mention here option infer schema, infer schema true. Okay, dot. Let's see what it can do. Oh,
There is no selection.
hmm, thank you. Okay, now it is reading. Let's see our data. Yeah, we can see 50 records because we have mentioned 50 records. Now see, after inferring schema, we have a column name age. There we have integer value. Okay, then we have gender. There is gender should be M or F, so it's string. Name is string. Course is string. Roll number is integer. Marks is integer. Okay, so now it has inferred the schema. See, age, roll, and marks. Okay, it took it as integer. Now why we need to define the schema, we'll learn how to define that later part. But see, Spark did it according to what it has read from the data frame. Okay, it went inside the data frame, it checked and found this column is integer, this column is integer, this column is integer. Okay, but I don't want the roll number to be integer because I'm not going to do any aggregation with it. I don't need the sum of the roll numbers, right? I don't. I mean, it's an identifier column, so I don't need it to be integer. Okay, this can be constant characters also, right? I mean, it's an identifier column. This can be hash key. Okay, but while it is reading it, it's finding that it's all integer, so it converted it. I mean, the roll number converted it into this column into integer. Okay, so for that, what we can do, we can predefine the schema. Okay, and request the Spark to read the schema according to our defined schema. Okay, but we'll learn that part later. For now, learn till infer schema. So Spark will infer all the required schema. Okay, now this is done. Okay, let's go to our. Okay, before that, let's have a little review of our data, where what we have, so that you also can try to help me. Okay, we have a age column, gender column, name column, course column. Uh, in age, we have age of every student. Gender column, we have female or male student. In name, we have student name. In course, what course the particular student have enrolled. Suppose Hubert, this guy, this lady enrolled into DB course. Okay, Toshiko, this particular lady enrolled into cloud course, okay, and got this mark. This the marks, okay, uh, after the exam, and this is their email ID, okay. So this is the details of the particular DF, okay. Let's now what we'll do. I have prepared some task which will do it here, okay. Now our mini project is show the number of the student in the file, okay. So the number of the student in the file, that's mean all the student we have to do the count, then we can get the number, okay. Now anyone can anyone tell me that count count is it a transformation or action? Okay, if count is a transformation, then let's try this. And after transformation, we'll not get result, but after action, we'll get result. Huh? Let's do count and see what we get. df dot count. We are getting 1,000. Anyhow, this is an action. Just solve the first problem. So the number of student in the file. So what we did, we just go ahead and count, right? That's how we can see easily. In SQL also, we have done the same. We can just go ahead and select count from the table. That's how we did the same. If you follow, df dot count parenthesis open and closed, okay. Let's go to the next problem. Like the way you think in SQL, the same way you can think here, okay. What we'll do, we'll just group by the data on the gender column and take the sum of the total, I mean marks, right. What we have to do in this case, we have to do a simple import here from PySpark. This is not so complicated, okay. The import, I mean you just have to remember that from where what we need to import, or if you don't remember you can search in Google easily. Function, okay, import, okay. I just did another import here, okay. I will use column name, so for that I'll require column, and I'll do aggregation using some function. So from function I import call and sum, okay. uh, I'll just run it, okay. uh, okay, now I have to do group by, right, the way we would have done in SQL. So for that, our table name, I mean here we call it data frame, that data frame name is df, okay. Then we'll do group by. So group by, okay. Inside the group by we'll specify in which column we need to do the group by, okay. For that I will use the gender, because we need to group by according to the gender, right. The total marks of female and total marks of male, okay. So here we are doing group by on gender. So I'll just take the column name from here. Gender is the column name, okay. Now I have done the group by, and then I need to do aggregation, right. I mean sum, mean, max, those are the aggregation. So I call the aggregation here, aggregation function. Then I want to do sum, so I put sum, okay. Inside sum I have to put the name, which column I want to do sum, that is marks. I hope I take the correct name. Okay. And now, if I do this, let's see if I get the result or not. Okay, I am not seeing the result. Why? So I told you another point, that every transformation create a new data frame, right? See, if I do this
Yes,
and move
yes.
forward, it will not hold. Okay, it will be like I have not done anything. Okay, but if we want to keep it, I mean, maybe you have heard in Python that list is mutable and tuple are immutable, right? So like that, a data frame is immutable. Okay, a data frame RDD, those are immutable. We cannot change inside that. If we want to do any transformation or any change in that, we have to create a new DF. Okay, okay, let's create a DF1. I mean, if you know Python, you have the idea what is different between tuple and list. Like that, a data frame also immutable. If you cannot change anything in a particular DF data frame, if you want to change anything, you have to create here a new DF, like this. Our previous DF, I am using our previous DF to create a new DF. Okay, here I create a new DF. Now our new DF is ready, but still I am unable to see the result. Okay, so to see the result, I will do like new df name plus I mean dot so, and here I'll put this. Let's see the answer. Yeah, are you getting the expected result here?
Yes, Ganesh.
The problem was so the total marks achieved by male and female. Okay, and here we are getting female and male the total marks. Okay, I don't like this name, the column name. Okay, uh, I'll just change the name to alias using alias. Okay, in alias I can put the name as total mark. Okay,